Hello, this is Patrick O'Brien here at Kylemore Natural Energy Research. Here is something quite interesting, a fan that works on solid fuel. Now, when the stove heats up, the fan starts to move. Now, what I'm going to just illustrate, there's the fan, quite interesting. Now, it works on the principle of, there's the heat now starting to move it. Tuck it up. Now, if you come along maybe and leave it on a table, say, and she's just left there now, and she's going nice and steady. What will happen is that she will slow down now because she's going to lose the heat. She works on a principle the same as a fridge. She takes up the hot from the plate, she takes in cold air from the things. She has about 3 volts on the motor. Now, she's surviving now out the heat in the plate from the stove, and she's going away without nothing other than the little batteries that's in here. There's the little batteries there, in between, the sandwich between the plates. Now, there is the plate that takes up the heat, and it takes it out and blows the heat into the room. Now, she's doing nice and steady there. And she's still going with the heat now. She's starting to slow down a bit there now. Now what we're going to do is we're going just to pretend that there's a hot geyser above in the North Pole, and here is a basin of hot water, and I have heat. Now what's happening now is she's starting to slow down. Right there, she's slowing down now, and it's not going as fast because the heat is going out of the plate. Now, as she's slowing down there now, nice and steady, she's probably eventually going to stop. Now, she's only barely ticking over there now. If I stopped that, she'd probably stop for me. Yeah, she's only barely going now. She has stopped. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this, there she stopped, I'm going to take her now and put her into hot water. And just pretend that this is a hot geyser and you're trying to generate current in the same principle. Now, we just see will the fan pick up. Now, as the hot water is heating the plates, bringing it up to the center of her, the fan then will pick up the air. Now she's starting to pick up with the heat. The fans are starting to pick up again. Now there's the fans. Fan is starting to pick up again. Takes a few minutes for her, but she picks up on the heat. Now what she's doing is she's generating the current for the fan from the hot water, and just say it is a hot geyser in say in Greenland or Iceland, the cold air, frigid cold air up top could bring in the cold it needs, and the hot then could come up from the geyser. There's she's spinning away. She's after picking up speed there now. There she's coming up now. Now she was nearly stopped. Now she's just taking. Now she's flying around. There she's picking up speed now. So that's taking up just the hot water. Now here's another principle which is even pretty good as well. I'm just going to continue on that. Now leave that there. Now I'm going to take 2 candles. Here we have 2 candles with a little air vent in the front of it. Now I'm just going to see how much voltage is in these candles. Now the principle is we slow down the motor to a standstill. There is the motor in a standstill. Now when we have 2 candles in a chamber, and we're just going to see how much heat. There's the candles in the chamber, 2 small little candles, not big candles, just a little small church candles. Now we'll just give her a few moments and see, will she start rotating. It usually takes a little bit, you see, to heat up the plates here, and the heat then must pass up. The heat must pass up the chamber and in here. So it works on a principle again of the hot and cold. Okay. Now usually when she gets the heat up, that the fan just take off. So you just give her a little tip there. She's always stuck there. Now as the heat now is building up, fan is taking off. Now she's picking up speed. Now what we're doing is we're seeing how much power is in 2 candles. Now she's up. She's just taking off. Now 2 candles picks up a good bit of speed. Now maximum voltage in that fan, something like 3 volts. So these 2 church candles is creating this much power into this principle. Now this is the same principle that our stars in the universe works. We have the hot and we have the cold, and the star need the heat and it needs the cold in order to create light, and that's what we get from these stars. We see the light. Now the fan is picking up the very same principles, the very same something similar as a fridge. Now there she is, picking up more speed now than the water because the candles are heating it to a higher temperature. Now she's flying around. I can stop the fan again with my hand, let her off, and she'll keep going. She'll pick up speed again. Now here you are in the summertime. 2 candles keeping the house cool. Now speeding around gives you a good nice little draft from it. Now if I had a little string coming out of the top, you will actually see it blowing. All you do is get a little bit of tin foil and hang it in front of it, and you would small bit of paper and you'd see it actually blowing. Now it's spinning real hard now because the candles are now bringing up the temperature. Now I can feel the draft on my face. This is Patrick O'Brien here from Kylemore Natural Energy, looking at things that can be our future. These are things that are quite interesting, especially the geysers, where we can generate electricity from the geysers in the north, in Greenland and these countries. So it is quite interesting that we have the know-how there, only we need to advance it. Now there's a fair bit of speed. That's a fair bit of speed. There's a good draft coming off it. Okay, this is Patrick O'Brien here from Kylemore Natural Energy researching different ways of generating electricity and current to help out with our environment and to give a greater balance to us humans, to an understanding that we can create a balance. Thank you very much for watching.